Alright guys, we're back with another video today. We're continuing with the maze game. This is probably going to be the last one. I might add some more in the future, but so far, this is it. And today we're going to be doing enemies, although the collision is not as I wanted to. It's still some collision. So let's get right into it. So first one, what you want to do, paint a sprite, name it enemy. Very basic. I'll teach you how to make a rounded square as well, because that's like those. Well, first of all, you want to hold shift to make that square. Center it. Zoom in. Get this little reshape tool. Place more dots here. Alright. Now delete the original corner dots using selecting it in backspace. Congrats, you now have a round square. This works for almost any shape. Alright. Alright, now this is going to be very simple. If you felt clicked, forever glide however many seconds you want to random position. So I'll say 3. And we just duplicate this as many enemies as we want. Alright. And that is our enemy. If you want to make the enemy your own color and whatever you want to do, to do that, what you're going to do is, if you're touching hidden color and not touching hidden walls, you want to get an operator and, alright, wait no, not an and, actually an or we are touching the enemy. Alright, if we're touching the enemy, that means we also want to reposition there. So let's go ahead, let's go to sensing, touching enemy. I mean so as many enemies as you have. Right, or what you could do is actually instead of enemy 2 and 3. Alright, so what you could do is you could repeat 2 times, because the original is going to be there as well. Repeat 2 times, create a clone of myself. When I start as a clone, forever glide however many you want to your position. Alright, now they'll actually see each clone load. So to prevent that, what you could do is go ahead, make a block called clone, run that screen refresh, click on OK. Right. Get that clone into there. So now that we're running on screen refresh, it's much more instant, though there will be more lag. Okay, there we go. Our enemies are working. Now for that collision I was telling about that you could always do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually modify the reposition. Actually, no. So basically, I'll show you the code just like that. It works in anything. So just get an if else. Alright. Go to motion. Get a go to XY. Go to variables. Actually, no. You also want to get X position and Y position from motion. So at the bottom area, X position, Y position. Make 2 new variables for the sprite only, called old X and old Y. and we must set both of the, and else we must set both of these to X position and Y position. So set old X to X position and set old Y to Y position. Now go in the go-to, plug in old X and old Y. Very simple. So what this does is, if we're touching whatever we want to avoid, then you want to go to old X and old Y, right? Which have been stored, and like before that we touched it, because like when we don't touch it, then we are storing the current X position, X Y position, so that way when we do need to collide, we can go ahead and use that. If you want, you can also add an old direction, all right, and you can point in direction, old direction, so that way in case we're actually changing direction. It's going to delete this bit of code and delete these variables as I do not need them. Alright, since I couldn't get the enemies as good as I wanted, I decided to make it up by also doing a secret hidden code thing. So let me just go ahead and explain that a bit more. So basically, there is a Makey extension that allows you to do this. If you go on extensions, you call Makey, you actually have a bunch of secret codes, alright? So, when these certain keys are pressed in order, alright? Now, say you want to make up your own. There's no really way to do that, but there actually is a way to do that using a little bit of very basic code. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're just going to reduce lag a bit more. So when we're going to click forever, we're going to broadcast a new thing called tick. This is known as the tick method. As basically we have one thing constantly broadcasting to tick, or it's basically like a forever loop. And then whenever we receive tick, we're doing that. So you can go ahead and this acts like a forever loop. Now this won't work for everything, as again this is going to constantly reset it every single time. So it's only useful for the things that are like kind of short and easy. So nothing much in the player sprite. Not in sprite 1 either, because tick would make it go way too fast. Actually, let me just go ahead and make sure if it will go way too fast. Let's see. Because I think it would make it go way too fast. Yeah. You can already see it broke the clones, actually. So what you want to do is keep that in the forever loop as well. Don't modify the movement block either, because that's not going to work for that, as we do have some parts that temporarily pause the movement and that's going to break, such as the collision. So the collision actually broke in that. Maze, there's actually no forever loops. Hidden balls, no forever loops. Enemy do have a forever loop, but it's a long-lasting forever loop, meaning it's going on for 3 whole seconds, so it's going to reset every time, so there's nothing much to do. But we will need it for our new method that we're going to do to make hidden codes. So first of all, what we can do is we want to define, we're going to get a new define called I, alright? Because we're going to constantly check, alright? So this I will check and make sure it's run without being refreshed. Alright. Now get a nice spot. And we also want to make a new variable called I. Alright. Now, what we want to do is we're going to get 2 ifs. Alright, because we want to check 2 things. First, we also want to actually make a list. Let's remember that. 2 lists actually. Make a list. So one would be key. Alright. The other one, you can name it combo. Alright. Now, if, go to sensing. Alright. key space pressed, right, drag that in. Now if key, go to variables, item, this is where things get fun, item I of key pressed, alright. Then we want to add item I of keys, alright. So add thing to combo actually, add item I of key into combo. So if we do press that, if we press something and it's inside the key, then we want to add that to the combo. And then we want to change I by 1. And we also want to check if I is greater than length of keys, alright? Now if that is, then that means we're going to cycle it back, right? So what you want to do, get I, so which obviously checking if I is, and then go to length of key. If that is true, then I'm going to set I to back to 1, to the item 1 of the list. So there is our checker, checking which keys we are pressing and adding them to a list. Now, when we receive tick, what we want to do is go ahead and I. So when I receive tick, I. And since this is actually running the screen refresh, it's actually a little laggier. So this helps a lot. And now let's also do another thing. When I receive tick, alright, let's duplicate this. Alright, just duplicate this. Delete that. Delete that. Now when I receive tick, if key, go to operators, we're actually going to be able to get the enter key in here. This is really cool. Usually people have to hack, but there's actually a way to also do this without hacking. So in the first value, you want to do enter. And second value, just delete. No space, no nothing, just delete. Then go to variables, find our list, and delete all of combo. So that you can always tell, so you can make this basically the starting key of the combo, alright? So basically the starting key of the combo that will delete all the combo, getting it all set up for the combo to start. Now to actually, do the combo. Now, this is very simple because now we're already adding things to the combo, now we just have to see what the order is. So when I receive tick, another if statement, if, and you're also going to get ands. As many keys as there are, that's how many ands you need. But for this one, I'm going to do 2. And you want to get equals for every single one. Alright. Now, go ahead, go to variables, and item 1 of combo, put that in that one, item 2 of combo. Now say I'm detecting space and right arrow. Alright. Now, so we're detecting space and right arrow. If that is true, now we're detecting what should we do when we get the combo. Alright. So now what I like to do is, first of all, we want to delete all of combo. Alright. And we can also just broadcast next level. So this is basically just a level skip combo if you wanna do this. So, wait, nope. Broadcast next level. Now, what's the whole point of the key list, right? So far there's nothing in the key list. So let's go ahead and add that. So open up the key list. So basically this is just a dictionary or so for the code to understand what to get. So add all the keys that you're going to be using for your combo. So in this case, space and right arrow. Alright. Now hide that. Go ahead. If you want, you can show the combo. Alright, so I'm pressing enter, space, and right arrow. Added that. What level is it? Oh, still 2. Now, why is this? If item 1 would have come, oh, right, item 2, right? But we forgot to change that. Now, we did that, and look at that, we deleted combo, and we're on the next level. So, that's really it for this maze game tutorial. I hope you like this tutorial. And the next one, we're actually going to be doing a mouse recorder, so that's going to be really fun. It's going to be very easy, very simple. And after that, we actually might even do an AI car. So be sure to subscribe to me so you don't miss those videos. This is Direct Supply, and I'll see you next time. Bye.